Namaste. Jai Shiva. Today we are going to talk about why is it necessary to study NyayaDarshan. NyayaDarshan is one of the 6 Hindu philosophies, and usually people think when they hear the word Nyaya, they think it's about justice system. No, it's not. All 6 Hindu philosophies are only and only about how to attain moksha, how to attain liberation, moksha, mukti. That's what it is about. But they approach the moksha, the path towards moksha, in a different way. And knowledge of all 6 of them is wonderful, is beautiful, actually. So, although you must study all six of them, but today here we are discussing why is it important to study NyayaDarshan. So, you see, you have sensory organs, you go on living life, and every time, every minute, you are interacting with different kind of objects, subjects, people, places, things, and you are gathering some knowledge about them, right? Whatever through your life experiences, you're just gathering knowledge about something. But is that knowledge the correct knowledge, truthful knowledge? So the definition of truthful knowledge according to NyayaDarshan is that, the human life is all about having happiness, right? Pursuit of happiness. And minimizing the suffering or getting rid of the suffering altogether. So everybody is going through this whole pursuit of gathering happiness one way or the other way. But how come one person finds happiness in alcohol, through drugs, through backbiting, through something wrong? So understanding the true everlasting happiness and understanding the cause of it, trying to understand the real suffering and understanding the cause of it. So at times you all people, when you start on something and you think this is going to give you happiness, for example, relationships. People don't go into marriage thinking that it is going to be a suffering. Everybody goes for relationships to add more happiness to their life, to bring more happiness for their life. But it doesn't work out that way. Why? What went wrong? So these are the kind of things that we discuss and that we study in NyayaDarshan. NyayaDarshan is the science of knowing the knower within you, and science of proving that which you know. So in order to understand that the person who's talking in front of you is not deceiving you, you see, a lot of people are deceived today. And deception has become manifolds. Through books, earlier when we used to read the books, we were at least sure that the knowledge that is given in them is approved knowledge. But today I can give you names of hundreds of books that contains a lot of junk information about a spiritual journey, about spirituality. So seekers are misguided. Seekers are deceived by fake gurus. Seekers are deceived by fake knowledge. See what is going on the name of Kundalini and chakras. How many people are just confusing each other? And it's not that the only spiritual gurus find people, those who are highly confused and they have gathered all the knowledge from wrong sources. And then it takes me like 6 months or 8 months just to go on answering question because you gathered wrong information and now I have to fix it. It's happening with doctors as well. A lot of people will read something about their disease, about their health problem on internet, and then will go and talk and argue with doctor. Will not try to understand. And doctors these days do not have that kind of a time where they can explain you the medical science and the theory behind it, or what they are saying and why they are saying, and what they are prescribing and why they are prescribing. So you see, Why this is happening? Because people have no idea how to find authentic knowledge, how to find proved wisdom. So then this is what happens. Confused people all around. And their confusion has become their conclusion. That is another problem. They have concluded based on their incorrect knowledge, erroneous knowledge. They have concluded. That's a very serious, very dangerous state to be in. Right? And if your knowledge is wrong, is incorrect, is not truthful, there's no way you can progress on your spiritual journey. Every Tom, Dick and Harry can confuse you, right? On the name of giving some great thing, some great vidya and some great thing, and you can be easily deceived because you have no idea how to learn the truthful thing. When I was walking my own spiritual journey, it's not that being in IT, I had access to all kind of information on internet, on YouTube and everywhere. But I had a very fine-tuned viveka, power of discernment, to figure out right from wrong, to figure out that which is true versus that which is not true, that which is being truthfully presented versus that which is just a, shit wrapped in a very good package, full of deception kind of knowledge. Could very well separate between the two, distinguish between the two. So to develop a laser sharp intellect and highly fine-tuned, purified viveka, power of discernment, that's what the job of NyayaDarshan is. That's what NyayaDarshan teaches you. Every human being must study NyayaDarshan if they do not want themselves to be fooled. Why one person goes on one path, the other person goes on another path? Both are actually looking for happiness. But why one ends up being super miserable while other actually finds the happiness, relief? One finds health through the same food, same thing, same lifestyle, and lot of similar resources and opportunities available to both kind of people, but one is gaining health, another one is becoming sick day by day, day by day, day by day. Why? Why did this thing happen? It's the difference of knowledge. One is able to attain, one is able to achieve truthful wisdom from life, from opportunities. Another one is not like that. Another one is not able to discern. That is why studying NyayaDarshan is very important. Not only for the seekers and spiritual people, this is one darshan, one philosophy that must be studied by every human being. It also develops the power for healthy debate, not taking everything personally when you are debating. People have lost that. People have become overly sensitive. Try criticizing them. They will either run away, cry, instead of thinking that there might be some truth in what other person is saying. Because they have never, ever examined the knower that is there within. They have never tried to study that knower within. They have never tried to know the valid, proved ways of attaining wisdom. Truthful wisdom. Jnana. Wisdom means jnana. Jnana is the ground for moksha. Because bondage is caused by nothing but avidya, ajnana. So the ground for moksha, the liberation, is jnana. How will you attain it? How will you create that solid ground on which you will stand tomorrow? And nobody can shake you from that ground. That kind of solidarity you get in your intellect, that kind of purity, laser sharpness you get in your wisdom, in your buddhi. So that is why studying NyayaDarshan is very important. It's not a science to learn how to debate, how to argue, how to endlessly go on proving something. No, it's not about that. It's about seeking the truthful information, verifying your source of information, in how many ways your own direct perception can be wrong. If you are standing in the dark and if you are looking at a tree, it may look like a human. So even your direct perception, that which your eyes are seeing, that which your ears are hearing, could be wrong at times. Okay? So direct perception can also be polluted or erroneous. NyayaDarshan helps you understand in how many ways we go on perceiving things in a wrong way. And then we face the problem that I am not able to apply this in my life, that in my life. Yes, I know this is right, but I am not able to apply it. Why? Because you don't know how to apply it. The knower within you is not that educated. Just because you have eyes to see and ears to hear and all your five senses are working, that does not mean you know how to know. You don't know how to know. And that is why you must study NyayaDarshan. Recently, I've recorded a course, complete online course that you can reach out to that site and you can join that course. Every seeker must be gaining truthful wisdom, creating a solid ground of jnana. Namaste. Jai Shiva.